All right. Hi.
Judge, I have an Anisha White on the docket.
Okay, it's getting up there, but
Yes.
not up there.
So I just asked the state to eval the last time they did. I would like to get a trial date, but.
Of course you can.
Okay, then I'll do that.
Sure. Yeah, just talk to Ramona, whatever you want.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Judge.
of
And
course.
I also have a Coriel Dixon on the docket.
How's Miss Dixon doing?
She's doing well, Judge. She
Did you finish it yet or what?
No, her last class was on 12/19. Then they took a break, and they come back tomorrow. She brought her over the break homework and study guides that she's filled out.
Okay.
So she's been working on it. I asked her tomorrow when she goes back to figure out exactly how long it's going to be before she takes the test, because she took the evaluation test already. Those results aren't back yet because that was right before the break. So we should know in the next couple of days, hopefully.
So let's set it off a week to see, and then we'll go from there. And then, we can do just a longer day, huh?
Yep, sounds good. Thank you,
Okay,
Judge.
thanks, bud.
There was a video that's just found in this case.
I know, I saw it. That's why it's. So what, come on up.
Good morning, Judge.
Is he here? Is that him? That's not him, right?
No.
Okay.
My understanding is that he is still home with a sick child. I do have a doctor's note that I showed to the state. I don't know if that's sufficient for the court, but that's.
Okay. Yeah, it's just regular.
Thank you, Judge. I do speak.
Yes, ma'am. You ready? Hey. Come up, Mr. Harrison.
Yeah.
Was today his regular setting, or was it a setting that we brought him in because he has bond violations?
This is regular setting.
Okay.
We had accepted the plea offer and we're ready to move forward today before I got that email.
I have here that you have bond violation, Mr. Harrison, in that you were continuing to use alcohol. You are entering into a probation now, and I'm warning you that if you test positive again, I can amend your conditions, and I will, to put you into a rehab facility. And I can take you there kicking and screaming, and I don't care what is going on in your life. But if you continually show me that you cannot stop, then I'm going to do it my way. And I promise you, you're not going to like the way that I do it. It is a minimum of 9 months in treatment if you respond well. Do you understand? But it could be in an inpatient facility for up to 1.5 years of your life spent with me in jail. Do you understand? If I didn't get your attention enough last time, heed this warning now, because you will not get another one. You are charged with driving while intoxicated, second offense. They have agreed to reduce it to a first, and I hope that you thank them, because thereby you are now not going to do 5 days in jail, because that would be the mandatory minimum for you if you plead on a second. But I'm going to tell you now, I'm going to keep you on a very short leash, and one false move, they're going to file a motion to revoke, and if they prove it to me that you violated this probation, get ready. For you to complete it, what are you pleading to is 180 days in jail to be probated for 15 months. As part of the conditions, you will do a repeat offender DWI education class. 2 victim impact panels. You must also do a TRAS. This TRAS is an evaluation to see what other conditions you may need. If they assess other conditions, which in my guess they're probably going to, you must fulfill those. It can be so much as intensive outpatient treatment, supportive outpatient treatment, because you're continuing to drink while you're on bond for this case, it may very well say that you may need inpatient treatment. I don't know. But that's what you're agreeing to now. Do you understand? No drugs, no alcohol, random urinalysis. You must maintain a guardian interlock and a $100 one-time donation to MAD. One more thing that you must recognize here, that there is a requirement for a no breath test refusal. If you are driving in a car and you get pulled over, an officer asks you to submit to a breath test, you must submit to it. If you fail to, then they're going to take you to jail and you're in violation of this probation. Do you understand? You give up many rights by entering into this agreement. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you are not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law. You give up the right to appeal. Once you plead guilty to this offense, it will go on your record. This is number 2. What happens the next time, Mr. Harrison? If I had one strand of hair, every time someone told me that it wasn't going to happen, I would have flowing, beautiful locks. You need to know what happens if you get pulled over again and you get charged with another DWI. What happens next time? You will be facing a 3rd-degree felony. You'll be facing a minimum of 2 years in prison, a maximum of 10 years in prison. If I were you, if you even have a sip of alcohol, I wouldn't get into a car because you were taking a humongous risk. You tell me now, well, it's not going to happen. You told me you weren't going to consume. Here we are. We've got you on a bond violation. Goes in here, goes out here. The only thing that matters are actions. Your words mean nothing. Actions speak louder than words, Mr. Harrison. How do you plead to the offense of driving while intoxicated, guilty or not guilty? I'm going to find you guilty. If you violate this probation, I'm going to issue a warrant for your arrest. I'm going to put you in jail. I'm going to bring you back out here in Orange. We're going to have a conversation as to whether you violated this probation. And if you did, you were looking at 180 days in jail. Do you understand? Okay. So the other thing that we have to do is the fines and fees for the DPS surcharge. It's a first. So it's a $3,000 fee, but let me ask you this. Is this a 0.15 or above?
To your honor.
And is it alleged? Is it alleged on the information?
I believe it's alleged to be a 0.15.
You should be walking out here with a $6,000 surcharge, but because they reduced it to a first, it's now a $3,000 surcharge. You must pay that in addition to the court cost. If you don't, for every $100 you owe, you will sit 1 day in jail. Do you understand? Okay. How do you plead to the offense? I will find you guilty. I'll send you to it. Good luck, son. Thank you, Judge. All right.
Judge, are you issuing a no driving license?
He has the portable device at this time.
Okay.
His license is suspended until February 18th.
Okay. Yeah, we need to do a no driving affidavit. You are not allowed to drive. I don't care what you're doing in your life. You'll be signing an affidavit with me today that you're not driving. I hope you're not driving at all. Take it seriously, Mr. Hunter, because if I catch you driving, get ready. Okay. So if he decides to, if he wants to drive, he needs the interlock before he even gets into a car driving. So we have to amend conditions to be able to do that. So he can't just start driving. You cannot just start driving. You are required to have an interlock in your car. There is a paper that we sent to DPS so that every officer in the state knows that if you drive, you're supposed to have an interlock. You get pulled over and you're driving and you don't have that interlock, they're going to take you to jail. Do you understand? Okay, talk to Kim. She can help you out when that time comes.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Kim. So
That right there is a legal wake-up call. when a judge says she'll drag you into rehab, kicking and screaming. That's not a metaphor. It's a court-enforced consequence. Viewers, do you think judges should get this aggressive on first violations? Or is it the tough love people need?
The 3,000 plus the court cost. Who's gonna pay all? Carl, hey. Yes, sir. I did. Man, when I was 19, my hair was so beautiful. Oh, man, it was like.
History back then.
I know, it's good. Where the times have gone.
I have had Christopher Gomez on your docket yesterday.
Yes,
I was not here because I took my wife to the doctor.
don't worry about it.
It was reset till January 22. However, you apparently signed the BDR. And I guess it needs to be
Undone?
undone or rescheduled for one.
It's not on today?
We got a felony case pending.
You got a cause number for me?
Sure.
Okay. All right, what?
2544095. You got two cases. You better pull up one. He's got a felony case pending at 2/30 that was reset till January 17th. And I think the reason for the BDR is because of the felony. I'm not sure, but it doesn't really matter anyway. Just need you either set it for the 122 or undo it, whatever you want to do. Coordinate. It's already, the case is already reset to 142.
You see what he's talking about?
Yes, so the PBR was found in one of the investigations in custody.
Right, so you want to put it, I guess I can just change the date, put it on that day.
Right, I only put it out to the felony because I didn't know if it would come back this week or.
Do you want a different day or do you want that day? Okay, yeah, so we can just change the date on that and put the 122 on it and
Are
it's,
we keeping it like set for law enforcement to address the BBR or we're just missing this?
he's in custody. I mean, there's just, it's redundant. There's just no need. Sure, yeah. Where is it?
It's on the case number to begin 489.
Okay, this other
Ready
case.
for activities. Because you signed it already.
25424.
Oh, it's still in ready for activities. Oh,
I would say hopefully it's-
got it. Okay, done,
Thank you.
for sure.
So you're gonna continue supervision?
Yeah, I'll just continue because, I mean, really.
What's the last name again?
You ready for cause number?
25489. Thank you.
Is it active right now for the strip?
Hey, you may want to email
Is
us.
it 2B?
Because I remember specifically that she was.
Not possible.
And that the brother says, I know you didn't say, or unless I misunderstood her.
2B, but he didn't.
I don't know. if that's-
It was a 2B and we raised it because he had his other cases. That he was, I think it was file.
Wait.
That's what.
Let me say, let me,
I'll let you know.
yeah. Hey, Jillian,
Yes, sir. I have Ms. Layla White on docket. The state offered a PTI. She said that, her phone was getting off the fan, so she actually reached out to T-Mobile to put some sort of lock on her phone, and she wasn't getting any, communications from the bonding company or from me during that time period.
come up, Miss White.
I will say before that time period, Ms. White was very communicative with me. I did speak with her regularly, and then all of a sudden I didn't, so.
You really expect us, you're gonna blame it on AT&T?
No, sir, I honestly.
You are even lucky to be getting a PTI offer at this point with as many times as you've taken off and the fact that your case is 250 days. We set cases for trial at 180 days, and your case is now 240 days old. What have you offered?
So we offered a 6-month PTI where she has to take a effective decision-making class and no drugs and alcohol.
like the long effective decision-making class?
Discuss the online one.
Yeah, I mean,
If you're gonna do the,
Yeah, I believe it's a standard. Yeah.
that's what you guys are gonna do, then I'll give her a week to get it done. But I'm not doing any more. If you don't have it done in a week, I don't care if you come kicking, screaming, you blame it on whoever it may be, prevented you from doing it. I'm going to set your case for trial, or you're gonna end up taking another offer and you'll end up with a conviction. But you can't expect good things when you repeatedly take off, fail to communicate with your client, and you just go AWOL. Would we care if you don't care? It's a rhetorical question you don't have to answer. But that's what's going on in our mind here. Why would we care if you don't care? You have been given an opportunity now. The ball is in your court. You have 1 week. If you don't get it done in that week, that tells you that you truly don't care. And I won't take anything else. Do you understand?
Yes, sir, next
1
Tuesday.
week. Okay?
Thank you, Judge.
I got it all done. So last time he was technically here was maybe November 13th. He picked up a new case that was filed 12/11. You signed the 2B on
Okay,
12/16.
hold on. So he was here, last time he was here was,
November 13th. That was
Okay.
the last reset. He said he was, I think his appearance was waived, but he didn't say he wasn't here. We don't have a
he
signature
was
on file.
supposed to be here December 2 times.
December 12/19 and 12/26, you signed a bail order saying he was failed to appear both days, and you raised all his cases on to 7503.
Yeah, he was supposed to be here 12/26.
Yeah, he didn't make that day, and he didn't make 12/19.
That says do not appear.
11/13.
11/13.
When we had him maybe here.
Yes, he's
Yeah.
here on that day.
That was the last day he was here, and he picked up a new case 12/11.
Oh, he picked up a new case on 12/11.
That's when you granted or ordered, you signed the 2B on 12/16, and then we raised all the bonds on 12/26 to 7503.
Judge Amprich. I was told Miss Galindo was negative, so I will wait for her, and then I guess.
She's here.
Oh, is she back?
Come
Oh,
up. All
there
right,
she
come
is.
up. So I'm gonna give her a portable device now, okay? And she's gotta stick with it.
Or just a portable breath or what? Okay.
Yeah, and we'll waive the fee. Today. Yeah.
Okay. We'll get her on a portable. and then-
Don't want any more issues. You're on notice, 3 strikes. It's out of my hands.
Understand.
Okay? All right, guys. Good luck. Yeah. You are Mr. Prowler.
Yes, sir.
Is it, did I say it right? Prowler or is it Prowler? Sir, you're charged with criminal trespass. You are facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
Yes, Judge. On December 30th, 2024, the officer was dispatched to a doctor's office in Harris County, Texas, in regard to a criminal trespass. The officer made contact with the complainant and the witness, and the complainant and the witness stated the defendant had an appointment at the doctor's office several hours prior, was asked to leave, and the defendant stated he was not going to leave. The officer found the defendant and the complainant, and witness pointed to him stating that that was the defendant. The officer told the defendant he needed to leave or he would be arrested, to which the defendant refused, stated, "Let's do this," and turned around, putting his hands behind his back.
Have a lawyer, sir?
Yes, sir.
Is he coming here today? Let's do this. I'm going to hold off on it real quick. I'm going to have you take a seat. Let's wait for your lawyer to get here and then we'll.
That's exactly what he told me. He told me to just explain to you.
Don't. Let's wait for your lawyer.
He's asked me to tell me to explain regarding the case itself. He simply told me to tell you he'll be here as soon as possible.
Okay, just hang tight for me, take a seat for me, and then let me know when he gets here and then we'll continue. Okay, any THAs? We're done.
Time to go home.
Let's go home. I don't know, for now, I don't know, what do you think?
Well, if he's got felony on the 30th, can we do the 30th, and then that way, if he has to come to felony for it, he's got that.
I mean, we haven't even arraigned him. That's the problem. But I haven't even done an arraignment. I haven't done anything with him. That's why I brought you here, because he hasn't even, we've literally rolled his arraignment for 3 days in a row, and he hasn't even made it here for an arraignment. So that's why I wanted to put you on to see how can I even get him here for an arraignment.
Okay.
So I
Can
guess
we do maybe
Monday? Okay. Yeah.
And then I'll see, I'll let you guys know. that you-
Yep. Counsel, you ready?
Yes,
Thank you for coming. Come on up, sir. And the name, what was the last name again?
Notice how detailed the conditions are: education classes, impact panels, outpatient, or even inpatient treatment. This isn't just punishment, it's a structured roadmap to rehabilitation. But here's the question: will he actually follow through, or is this another bond violation in the making?
That's right.
Come on up.
So you are Kenneth Allen, correct? So Mr. Allen, we had started to do probable cause, but I wanted to wait over there. So that we get your perspective on it. So, all right, so you stand charged with criminal trespass. You're facing up to 6 months in jail. We're going to do probable cause again now that your lawyer's here. Okay, please.
Judge. On December 30th, 2024, the officer was dispatched to a doctor's office in Harris County, Texas, in regard to a criminal trespass. The officer made contact with the complainant and the witness, who both stated the defendant had an appointment at the doctor's office several hours prior, was asked to leave, and the defendant stated he was not going to leave. The officer found the defendant, and the complainant and witness pointed to him, stating that it was indeed the defendant. The officer told the defendant he needed to leave or he would be arrested, to which the defendant refused, stated, "Let's do this," and turned around, putting his hands behind his back.
Is the witness.
So let me see, Your Honor.
I mean, he had authority to be there, and I know that you can revoke that, when you overstay your welcome.
Yes,
right?
Judge. So the complainant is the office manager and the witness is security guard.
Okay. Did you want to add anything?
Well, Judge, my issue is he's been at that facility for years, and he has 3 separate doctors within the same UT facility. And he was there for his doctor's appointment. And there's some contention as far as whether he was asked to leave or not, considering that doctor's appointments take months to schedule in advance, sometimes up to 6 months. So I don't believe that if he had a right to be able to see the doctor, I don't believe that a person that's unidentified, the original complainant, I think her name was Amy, should be able to come in and tell him to leave, if in fact she told him to leave. So I think
I know, I guess here we have an office manager that's telling him to go, refuses to, so then the security gets involved.
Yes, Judge. And then he still refused to leave once security got involved. And we contacted the complainant as well, and to add.
You have spoken to the complainant?
Yes.
Oh, okay, tell me.
And the complainant said that the defendant was sitting in the lobby after his visit, and the reason he was asked to leave is because they had a prior incident where they investigated him doing some inappropriate conduct, and that's why they asked him to leave after his visit had concluded, and then he refused to leave.
Do they still want him not to go over there? I mean, I think that there's probable cause to go forward now. Did you speak to them? Tell me.
They said he's no longer a patient.
No longer a patient. Okay. So you can't go back there. Okay, Mr. Proler, you must find a doctor, but it appears that they don't want you to go there anymore, at this particular doctor's office. Okay?
we're just not adding. Like I mentioned, he has 3 separate doctors within the same building. So is the court asking him to stay away from that particular single,
Correct.
office?
Right.
Okay,
So if you have business in another part of the building, you can go, just don't go back to this office because chances are, if you go back there, they're probably going to call the police and they're going to charge you with another trespass. So don't go back over there because they've warned you not to go back. If you go back, you can get charged again. Go to the other offices, like, hopefully they're just not next door because that's going to be a real pain. But okay, so then just stay away from wherever that office is and you can use the other 2 places. But I'm not barring you from the building, just from going back to that particular office. What is the confusion?
Oh, I want to bring to your attention this alleged other incident.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. The only thing, my concern is going forward. Right. You were on notice now that you're not supposed to go. What suite is this?
It's a UT Physicians Bel Air station, so I don't know how they organize that office there. So I think just one system is not necessarily separate offices, like different. Maybe just be
If he has 2 other doctors that he sees there.
And that's part of the issue because, again, it's part of the same system. So I don't know. They do have multiple doctors there, but it would be at the same facility. And they told us that he's no longer a patient at the facility. So presumably that means no doctors there, but we can clarify if you would
I
like.
think you need to.
Yes.
You definitely need to, because this could be a potential problem.
Yes, we can
And
certainly
he's saying
clarify.
he's still seeing 2 other doctors
Yes.
there. They may not know of the other 2 doctors. You want to do that real quick to see, real quick? Can you give me 5-10 minutes? Let me see. So, hey, Alex,
Yes, sir.
also see, are there different, in most like buildings, there's suite 101, 102, 201, 202. How do they do it over there?
Yes,
Is it
Judge.
by like
We'll see how they
the
organize.
suite, and then
Yes, Judge.
is it possible that he can see the other 2?
Yes,
And
Judge.
then, okay, yeah.
Oh, so it's continuous. In October. So yes. Okay.
It's the 3012.
This container.
Yeah. Sam's. Yeah, this is trash. Do you want any of these? Throw them away because you're rather old. You want it?
This is the turning point. He's one mistake away from becoming a convicted felon, with up to 10 years on the line. Judges deliver these speeches all the time, but do they really change behavior? Let me know. Would a speech like this stop you from reoffending?
Are you sure? I'm gonna throw it away.
They have access to
Counsel,
Yes.
come on out.
So, I was doing my due diligence on my end. And
Great.
I contacted, another provider in the facility. He is a current patient there at this time.
Right.
So I just wanted to verify on our side.
Alex, did you hear this?
Oh, I apologize.
And Will, because this is your deal as well. So they've verified that counsel has verified that he's seeing another doctor at that facility.
Okay.
So what we'll do, like I said, you are on notice of what you can and can't do. We don't want you to go to the complaining witnesses in this over there, wherever they may be, wherever their office is. Do you understand? You can see your doctor if you have another doctor there, but I don't want you to have contact with these people here.
If I understand you correctly, Judge, I can continue doctor's appointments there, but don't.
How is the facility divided up?
This building is not the best building to have doctors in, to be perfectly honest with you. But you get off the elevators or stairwell, whatever route you choose, and it kind of wings off. Let's say.
Is there a possibility that you're going to run into these people?
The same floor, separate floors?
Yeah, I'm sorry, under what circumstances, Judge?
I don't want you to run into these people.
Is there,
And we say these people,
is there a way you can get to your other doctors without going to the cardiologist? In front of that building, in front of that suite?
oh, I think I understand what you're saying.
Is there a different way you can go around?
I mean, it shouldn't be this difficult.
I know. I agree.
I don't understand why I mean, what is the doctor's name or what is the facility? Who are we talking
So
about
we're
here?
talking about an Amy Whitetree. So she's the office manager for whatever department she's in.
I don't want you to have contact with these people.
Can I tell you something, Judge? I don't know, I mean, I now know who she is, but she did not identify herself at the date of, on the date of the incident.
Okay.
And she didn't have a UT badge or anything. Some woman came and talked with me. Now I understand she has a name. And sure would like to hear the complaint of the name, if that's okay with you all.
I don't want any more issues. If they call me and they say that you're becoming a disturbance there, I'm going to revoke your bond and I'm going to put you in jail. Do you understand?
I don't blame you.
I don't want to make this any more difficult than it is. You know what you can, you know what you can't do. The condition of your bond is you're not to have any contact with the complaining witnesses in this case, not to go where they work. They don't want you to go where they work. That's it. If we get wind that there's any issues, only one thing's going to happen. You know what you can and can't do. I just don't know how else to explain it,
I
but
understand.
Sure,
Yeah.
that's pretty clear. And that'll be the only condition, Judge. This is his first contact with law enforcement. He's a retired captain of the Houston Fire Department for 22 years. So
okay.
he's not gonna be in any trouble whatsoever. It's still misunderstanding.
Yeah, and if it gets to the point where you may need to find another doctor because it becomes impossible for you not to run into them, but you're the one that's on bond for this case, right? We'll give you as much as we can, but I just don't want any more problems. I don't want them to live in fear. I don't want them to live in, oh my God, is he going to come back? No, we've told you what the expectations are. That's it. Okay. If you have any questions, you've got a lawyer. He can help you out. If there are any issues that arise in the future, you can always come back here. We have an open door policy. So we're always here for you, whatever you may need. Don't take matters into your own hands and just be good. That's it. We'll have conditions for you to sign after you're done with that. Then you're on your way.
Thinking appearances are way for.
Correct. So because you have a lawyer, I will waive your appearance. You don't have to waste your time coming to court here, but you must stay in touch with counsel and he will tell you when you have to come back to court.
Sure.
If he tells me that you've gone AWOL and he can't get a hold of you, you're not answering phone calls or text messages, that's when we revoke bonds. You pick up a new case, I'm going to revoke the bond. Okay? All right, guys. All right. So they're going to have it filed, have you sign it, and then you're on your way. Okay. Of course. Thanks.